Well, what do you say? Partners? It'd really get up Vera's nose.
Okay, you're on.
Good. Let's, celebrate. These are the last two. The screws got the rest. However, there's plenty more where these came from. To us.
To us.
I would say that Dr. Miller has interpreted my interest in you as a prelude to seduction. He hopes by winning your affections to keep you on the straight and narrow, thus protecting you from my perversions. You don't have to stay here if you don't want to, Karen.
Of course I want to stay here. How can you be so devious? So narrow-minded and totally irrational.
Why are you so late? You've been working overtime again, haven't you?
We need the money.
No,
Judy.
we don't. Not that much. Oh, Gran, don't you see? If you keep working this hard, you'll get really sick. And then what will I do? Oh, Gran, I need you. I need you much more than the money.
Oh, don't worry, darling. I'll be all right. Truly.
You bitch!
Top of the morning to you. Oh, of course, you're Irish, aren't you?
That's right.
The old man, too? What's he like?
Fat, 50, balding.
Still, he must have something. I mean, Mr. Big.
What's in a name? I know where the body is buried.
And you can get anything you like.
That's right.
What about contracts?
Know about contracts, do you?
Heard about them. You just pay your money and someone disappears, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yet you killed Colson yourself.
Sometimes in order to get things done properly, one has to do them oneself.
Uh-huh. What was so special about Colson? Doesn't sound like you cared much about your old man.
Oh, I wasn't worried about her screwing him. She was playing for higher stakes.
Oh, I see. Wanted to be Mrs. Big, right?
That's right.
You reckon he would have gone along with that?
Maybe not, but it doesn't pay to take chances.
Pajama parties now, Smith.
Want a piece of the action, Vera?
Get moving.
I read this very interesting article recently about prison officers.
It says that 85% of them are lesos.
Oh.
You're pretty smart, don't you?
And the other 15% are sadists.
Which one do you reckon Vera is?
Would you like to continue this discussion with the governor?
You're looking a bit peaky, Vera. Are you sure you don't need a holiday, too?
I can wait. Now get moving.
Funny thing about Vera, seems to be laying low lately.
No clout.
What do you mean?
She needs to get herself organized, get a bit more muscle behind her.
You mean like you and Martha?
It pays to have a little bit of brains behind the brawn. And all you have to do is give the orders.
take me to the police.
Thank you for giving me an appointment at such short notice, Mrs. Davidson.
Not at all. What can I do for you?
Well, a great deal, I hope. You are familiar with the concept of the halfway house? We are in allied fields. You must be aware of the problems that face the women when they leave here.
Of course.
Well, I have made this my unofficial business, but I was hoping we might be able to join forces.
In what way?
We can't expect people to contribute large sums of money to what they consider a bunch of crims. But if we had a respectable person on the board managing finance, they may be more sympathetic.
I see. Much as I would like to help, the duties of governor are fairly arduous. I have very little free time.
I was under the impression you were leaving Wentworth.
Where did you hear that?
I do have connections in the department. I'm sorry. It's probably one of those silly rumors. I'll just have to think it through again.
I do think the project is an excellent idea. If I do find the time, I would be most interested.
You'd be giving us tremendous support if you'd just let us use your name on the board. You know, pillars of society and all that.
I hope my contribution would be on a more practical level.
Of course. There are lots of ways you can help. In fact, I doubt if the halfway house would get off the ground without your support. Look, why don't you come round for a drink? We can discuss aims and strategies and so on.
I think I could manage that.
Well, why don't we make it tonight? Say 7:30? And if there's any other members of the staff you'd like to come along, please feel free to ask them.
Of course.
There's one more favor. I'd like to see Dr. Miller. A medical person on the board would be a great advantage.
Well, you could ask him, but I doubt...
He has returned, hasn't he?
Yes. I'll get one of the officers to show you the way.
Thank you.
Oh, good damn, Doc. We thought we'd never coming back.
So did I.
Oh, don't be like that. We missed you.
Sorry, Lizzie. Oh, is this a social call or is it business? How's your ticker?
Oh, well, you know, I'm not getting any younger, you know. But I thought you better have a look at this.
Was there any pain?
No, but my hand's numb. Perhaps I should have kept the bandage on. Oops.
He'll live. How did he do it?
I fell over my own feet.
Not drunk, were you, Lizzie?
Oh, you can't get any grog in here.
No?
No. Of course, I forgot. You've been away a long time. But I expect Mrs. Jackson's kept you up with the news just the same.
Yes, well, if that's all, Lizzie.
It's a bad business, Doc.
What is?
What's been going on in here. You wouldn't read about it.
Yes, well, I do have a lot to get on with, Lizzie.
It's too long to tell you the whole story. But you see, while Bea was in town, we got this new woman in. And you wouldn't believe it. She can get anything in she wants. Ah.
Sorry to barge in on you like this.
There's not much to barge in on. Just the usual run of women with minor or non-existent complaints.
Still, they need a doctor. Karen and I are very pleased that you reconsidered. It can't have been easy for you.
Is there something I can do for you, Miss Jeffries?
Yes, Dr. Miller. I was wondering if you'd like to attend a preliminary meeting of the Halfway House Committee.
I feel I'm contributing enough to prison welfare without taking on anything else.
Oh, of course. And you do have your private practice to consider. A fairly busy one, according to Dr. Herbert.
Do you know Dr. Herbert well?
Yes, I met him. I was hoping to get him involved in this women's health scheme in the area. He didn't seem too interested. He's quite the hard-boiled old cynic, isn't he?
Yeah, quite a lot to say about you, too.
I bet he did. I would consider it a great favor if you come to this meeting.
Will Karen be there?
Of course.
How's she getting on?
Why don't you phone her and find out?
I imagine she's pretty heavily involved in this project.
Oh, she will be. When she regains her confidence, settles down. I'm hoping she's going to take an active part in the running of the halfway house.
Will she be living in? I mean, at the house?
Well, I expect so. So the sooner we get this project off the ground, the sooner Karen becomes independent.
Judy, what on earth's wrong?
Look, I'm sorry to come while you're
Oh,
at work.
never mind about that. What's happened?
Oh, nothing yet. You saw Gran the other day. She's not well. I can't get her to see a doctor.
Well, we can't force her to. Look, how serious is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, she's all right at the moment because I can look after her. But when I go into hospital, well, she's going to be all alone. I'm just going to worry about her.
Look, I'll see if I can get Dr. Miller to visit her.
Or would you?
Well, if it'll make you feel better.
Oh, Mrs. Jackson, thanks. I mean, there might be nothing serious.
But you'd like to be sure.
I'm glad you found someone as nice as Dr. Miller.
Yes. Well, when can he visit her? I mean, I don't want to send him round to an empty flat.
Well, tomorrow morning? Well, I have to go to the clinic, but it's Gran's morning off.
I'll see what I can do. Now, can you see yourself out? I'm still on
Sure.
duty.
Glad it's not me. Bye.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were busy.
Angela Jeffries.
Oh, hello, Meg Jackson. Well, she's in a different class from most of your patients. Look, I'm sorry about the other day. I was very tired.
Look, I should be apologizing to you.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's just that, well, I would have rather known beforehand. If you're not too busy, I'd like to ask a favour. Well, not for myself. I was wondering if you'd pay a visit to Mum Brooks.
You're not still seeing her, are you?
Look, I know it's against regulations, but she's a special case.
Oh, Meg, I don't understand you. Jeopardizing your career for the sake of an ex-prisoner. You know what would happen if the prison authorities found out?
I know, but I can't desert her. Not now, particularly.
What's wrong with her?
Well, I'm not sure. I went to see her the other week and she looked terribly worn out. Then a few minutes ago, Judith Ann visited me. Look, she's really terribly worried.
Judy came to see you here?
Well, what else could she do? Mum won't see a doctor.
All right. I'll call in on her, if only to keep you out of trouble.
Thanks. And since you're so concerned about my welfare...
Oh, you know I am.
How about coming round for dinner tonight?
I'm sorry, Meg. I'm already committed.
Some other time, then? Olivia?
That was all rather sudden, wasn't it?
What was?
Greg coming back. Is it anything to do with Mrs. Davidson's resignation?
You can't wait for her to leave, can you?
I consider I've waited long enough. Changes are overdue.
Well, that'll be Mr. Fletcher's decision, won't it? I mean, he'll be first in line for the job if Mrs. Davidson goes.
Of course.
Well, I wish you joy of him.
Well, something's got to be done, and quickly. Ever since McNally's been here, it's been impossible to enforce any discipline.
There's been no need to. The women seem to have settled down now that Bee's back.
Oh, so that was Mrs. Davidson's little plan, was it? Bring back Bee and McNally loses her influence.
Well, it wasn't such a bad idea. I mean, Bee has a lot of sway with the women.
Not anymore.
What do you mean?
McNally and Smith are as thick as thieves.
I assure you that's quite unnecessary, madam.
I'll be the judge of that.
Good morning, ladies. Mr. Mancini.
Morning.
Follow me.
Well, have you come to a decision yet?
No, not yet, but I've been given a little help in making it.
Well, I'm certainly not looking forward to seeing you go.
I haven't gone yet.
Look, I don't even think you should consider it now. I mean, you've got the full support of the department behind you. Besides, what would you do?
That's precisely what I'm having so much fun contemplating.
Well, don't you think you'll get a little bored with the good life after a year or two?
Well, it's one of the reasons why I've had so much trouble making a decision. What would I do if I resigned? But I think I've found something.
Oh, what's that?
The prison reform group has asked me to sit on the board of a halfway house.
Yes, but that doesn't sound like a full-time job.
Well, it may not be, but the group's involved in quite a number of other projects.
Well, what are they?
That's what I'm going to find out tonight. Why don't you come along with me?
I've nothing better to do.
I don't think Angela Jeffries is interested in someone who has nothing better to do.
No, she sounds quite a demanding lady.
Your trial's set for Wednesday.
I know that. Any other news?
Yes. Willis is prosecuting.
Champion of the people. You need to be God to make this rap stick.
He's an excellent solicitor, Tony, not to be taken lightly.
What can he do with Buchanan out of the way? You don't really approve of our contracts, do you, Terry?
What do you mean?
Getting rid of people.
You can't afford to be soft in this business. Well, did they do it well? Oh, don't give me the gory details, just the facts.
Brian and Rory...
You didn't send those two morons.
Well, it wasn't exactly my choice.
I've told you before, Terry, you do as I say, not Sean.
None of the other men were available, Tony.
I thought Sean had more sense. Well, it doesn't matter as long as they did the job.
They didn't.
What do you mean?
She escaped.
Oh, it's a change I'd have to hound you lot to work. Now he's done a good job. And what's wrong with you?
Plenty you don't know about her jobs. Anne wouldn't want her.
Look, even if she did what they said she did, that woman had it coming to her.
What woman?
The one having it off with her old man.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Then what are you talking about?
Now that you're so chummy with that McNally, you wouldn't be interested.
Oh, now come off it, Lizzie. You're just sour because she's not getting any more booze in.
I'm worried about more important things than that.
What's she doing there?
I told her to.
I give the orders around here. I only give them once.
Trouble out in the big bad world.
Shut up, Bea.
Something wrong, Toad?
Yeah, need something a bit bloody stronger than these.
Shame there's not any of them other smokes left, eh? That'd calm you down.
Yeah. They were wasted on you bloody morons.
Doreen?
Tony?
Don't bother me with your problems, kiddie.
Let me go!
I talk to you.
Oh, that's a change. I thought you talked to no one but Tony.
Now, what did Martha mean about the smokes?
What smokes?
The other smokes.
What's it to you?
Now, don't you play funny buggers with me, Doreen. I'm warning you. Did she bring dope in here?
What if she did?
Did she bring it in with her? Or did someone smuggle it in?
Of course.
Who helped her?
No one.
Now, come off it. McNally's not the type to do her own dirty work.
Martha did it.
Martha? She wouldn't have the brains to.
Oh, well, she carried it in. There was this big heavy box
Of dope?
Oh, other things too. Fruit and booze and stuff.
I'm not interested in that. And do you have any?
I do what I like. I don't take no orders from no one.
So you did have some.
Well, it made me feel real good. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Stupid little cow.
Doreen, calm down, calm down.
They're gonna get me, I know.
Come on, come over here. I'll take a look at you.
I don't want nothing. No drugs.
It's all right. I'm not going to give you any drugs. Now, just tell me what happened. Did you bump your nose, did you? All right. Well, it's not broken and the bleeding stopped. Now, just tell me what's upsetting you.
Nothing.
Well, come on. You can tell me. I'm not an officer.
You won't tell no one, will you?
What if you don't want me to?
Well, my life wouldn't be worth living if you did. Oh, things have changed.
What things?
Everything. Everything's changed. No one's like they used to be.
Where's Smith and Birdsworth? You're here, Miss Bennett. You're late. Sorry, Miss Bennett. Hurry up and get your food. Yes, Miss Bennett.
Thanks, Martha. Get out of it.
You don't need two plates, just get your own. Thanks, Miss Bennett.
Mind if I join you?
Why not?
Mrs. McNally would like a cup of tea. Coffee for me, thanks.
I'm not your bloody
I
servant.
wasn't talking to you. Was he? Quiet, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Bit like the calm before the storm.
What are you getting at?
Nothing. Nothing. Even old Vinegar's got the wind up.
Go on, hit me, why don't you?
Clean that up.
Birdsworth done it.
That's an order. Good idea to keep in sweet with Vinegar.
Why?
Well, you wouldn't want Martha ending up in the pound, would you?
You're very worried about Martha's health all of a sudden.
It's not Martha's health I'm talking about.
Yours is coming in a minute. Good, I was lucky that time Miss Bennett just saved my neck.
Yeah, that's something we forget. The screws are here to protect us, too.
Who needs it?
When Martha goes to trial, she'll probably be sent to another jail. You might find it lonely without your hit girl around.
I'll be out of here before she does.
You'd better hope so.
Don't you threaten me, Smith.
What's going on, McNally? There. Told you vinegar would protect you. Won't you, Miss Bennett? I'm sure Mrs. McNally can take care of herself.
Ooh. You must have said something to offend her.
Yeah. Wonder if it could have been what you said this morning.
What was that?
About lesos.
That wasn't very nice. She might take a grudge against you.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Grudges die hard in this place. They take a long time to settle.
This accident, how did it happen?
You've heard the expression walked into a door.
Yes, it isn't serious.
Not in itself. You asked me yesterday to see Dorian about a different matter.
I did. How did you find her?
Disturbed.
In what way?
I'm not a psychiatrist, Mrs. Davidson.
I'm not asking you to be. However, I am concerned about Doreen. What do you think is the problem?
You mentioned that she's up for parole quite soon.
That is correct.
Is there anything you can do to stop it?
Well, not unless I have a very good reason. Why? Do you think it would help?
When Doreen came to see me, she showed signs of schizophrenia. She's convinced everyone's out to get her.
Because of the accident?
Well, that sparked it off, but that's not the problem. What she needs is some kind of stability, something she can be sure of. I gather one of your recent omissions has changed things quite considerably.
Unfortunately, that is so. However, Doreen will be getting out soon, so it won't be a problem.
It should be worse on the outside. What she needs is to enter some kind of environment where she can learn to be independent, gradually mature and take responsibility. Otherwise, she'll be straight back in here and the whole cycle will start again. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
Well, at least you've clarified the problem. I'll be seeing Doreen later. Thank you, Doctor.
Hi. How's it going?
Fine. Like a drink?
Oh, I would love one.
Hard day at the office?
An easy day at the prison.
See Mrs. Davidson?
Uh-huh.
She coming tonight?
Uh-huh.
It's going to be a bit strange.
In what way?
Well, seeing her again. A bit like meeting an old school teacher again for the first time, seeing them on equal ground. Did you see Greg?
Uh-huh. He seemed quite pleased to be coming this evening.
I'll bet. What did you say to him?
Does it matter?
Look, if he's coming here to spy, I don't want any part of it. I'd rather we got another doctor. Frankly, I think that's a far better idea.
Why?
Well, doesn't it bother you?
What?
Well, the fact that he thinks you're some sort of pervert. That the only reason he'd be coming here would be to spy on me and keep an eye on me, make sure I'm not in moral danger.
It doesn't matter why he comes, as long as he does. Look, the halfway house needs a doctor. We've got a doctor who, for reasons of his own, he wants to support us. He's an asset. I met Meg Jackson at Wentworth today. She seemed a little disturbed to find Greg and I in a cosy little tete-a-tete.
Really?
Look, I don't know what you feel about Greg, and I don't think you do either. But while you're making up your mind, will you please keep on good terms with him? Remember all those women who need a halfway house.
How are you feeling?
Oh, it was nothing, Mrs. Davidson. Honest.
I didn't call you in to talk about the accident. Sit down. But I am concerned that it happened.
It's nice of you to worry about me, Mrs. Davidson.
How did it happen?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, they're all out to get me.
Who are?
Well, it doesn't matter what I do, it's always wrong. I get blamed for everything, and I wasn't the only one who smoked that stuff.
It was Bea who hit you.
Oh, please, Mrs. Davidson, don't do nothing. If Bea found out that I lagged, well, I don't know what she might do.
I thought Bea was your friend.
I ain't got no friends.
If Bea is intimidating you, I could take action.
Oh, no, Mrs. Davidson, she'd kill me. And that Martha, she'd stop nothing. You know what she's like. And I never touched no one. I never killed no one.
Nobody said you did.
Then why am I still here? Some of the others did much more worse crimes than me and they got out. You said I was getting out.
It's true you're due for parole.
Well, that's what I want, Mrs. Davidson. Just to get out of here. You don't know what it's like. Since Linny went, well, I got no one.
If there's anything I can do, I will. In the meantime, you'd better keep working in the laundry. Unless you'd rather stay in your cell.
Oh, no, Mrs. Davidson. I don't want to be by myself.
Good to hear you laughing. Thought we'd never hear it.
I haven't had much to laugh about.
You've got nothing to worry about now. You're safe here.
I'm really getting the red carpet treatment, aren't I?
Well, you don't keep gold in any shabby hotel room. You know, when you walked into the station today, we thought we'd won tats.
I'm worth that much, am I?
Oh, well. Relax, no one's going to get at you here.
You sure it's all right?
We got a plainclothes man in the kitchen. Enjoy your dinner.
Where are you going?
We'll just be outside the door. Don't worry. Look, if anything happens, give us a shout, eh?
Relax.
Oh, does it show?
They're just a group of ordinary people. They're not the mafia.
Yet every situation seems such a trial. I used to be quite confident.
Are you worried about seeing Greg?
Oh, I don't know how I feel about him anymore.
Well, you can't let personal feelings interfere. Not at this stage, anyway.
Can you get it?
It gets easier.
Oh, Greg, come in.
Hi, Greg. Would you like a drink?
Oh, thanks.
I'll get it.
Sit down. I'm not very good at playing hostess. I'm a bit rusty.
Oh, you're doing very well.
How are things at Wentworth?
Come in.
Dr. Miller, Karen.
Mrs. Davidson. Hello, Mrs. Jackson.
Hello, Karen.
Would you like a drink?
Oh, that
Thank
would
you.
be nice.
Karen?
Oh, excuse me.
We were talking earlier. I've got some files you might be interested in seeing.
So, this was your date for this evening.
Just an example. This woman from Barnhurst. I want to get her transferred to Melbourne, possibly Wentworth, so she can at least see her kids.
And you want me to smooth the way?
Oh, not at all. This is just an example of the sort of work we do.
I see. I'm really more interested in what you do on the outside.
So, how are things at Wentworth?
Oh, much the same.
Must be nice having Greg back. Although you can't count on him forever.
What do you mean?
All Karen meant was
I'm
that
quite capable of speaking for myself, thank you.
You heard the bell.
Oh, now, come on, love. I didn't mean to hurt you. If you hadn't have ducked, I would never...
You would have knocked a block off.
You know how I feel about dope.
Doreen's a big girl. She can make up her own mind.
Not when there are pushers around.
That's enough. Now get a move on.
Come on, Dor. You'll be all right with us.
It's your decision, Doreen.
That's right, Bea. She's an adult. She should know who her friends are.
I won't ask you again. me? You're not going to let her go with them.
Remember what I told you once? There's always another day.
So the women can look after themselves, become self-supporting, and ultimately rejoin society.
I was one of the luckier ones, having Angela to take me in.
Is there any sort of screening process? I mean, surely some of the women are entirely unsuitable.
Just who would you exclude, Dr. Miller?
Well, of course, there are some medical problems which we couldn't cope with. Well, drug addiction for one.
And that would be the role of the medical advisor, to examine those cases and decide
Paid,
which...
of course.
I'm sure members of the board would not be interested in any personal gain.
Of course.
On the contrary, I would expect us to contribute as much in time and effort as we would hope the others would do financially.
One of the main problems that the Sydney House faced was the interference of the Directors' Committee, who wished to become over-involved in the running of the house.
Thank you for the opportunity of talking with you, Angela.
Thank you for giving me your time.
Thank you. Good night.
No.
Can I give you a lift?
Oh, thanks. I hope this has given you some idea of what we're trying to achieve.
I think so. Good night, Angela.
Good night.
Karen?
Good night, Mrs. Jackson. Dr. Miller.
Would you like a drink?
Yes, why not?
Well, how do you think it went?
Well, I thought Mrs. Davidson seemed pretty interested.
Well, she was at first. I doubt if she left with any good impressions.
Well, she knew the score when she arrived. I just think she wants to get a little more involved than we wanted to.
Perhaps. But we can't alienate her at this stage. We can't have professional people giving up their time and then having it wasted by personal issues. You know what I'm talking about. I do think it was very childish of you.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Mrs. Jackson's such a...
She seemed quite reasonable and mature.
She flirted with him all night.
Was she? If anyone was flirting, it was you with me. Look, you're not going to get Greg on side if you're going to pretend that there's something between us.
I don't want him on side.
I do. Remember? I know it's difficult for you, but you can't let that just jeopardize all of this.
I'm sorry. I really am. Do you think Mrs. Davidson will forgive me?
Oh, yes. I'm sure she can be talked around.
Oh, Angela, I just couldn't ring her up and explain
I'll
that
tell
to...
you what. I'll do a deal with you. I'll phone Mrs. Davidson if you phone Greg.
Oh, he wouldn't listen to me.
He would, if you approach him the right way. You think about it. Good night.
Karen's nothing but a childish, selfish
It
snide.
wasn't all Karen's fault.
Look, she's an adult. That display this evening was in the worst possible taste.
You noticed then?
Oh, how could I help it? All those clever remarks.
No, I meant the way she was carrying on with Angela.
Well, what way?
What sort of an impression did Angela make on you?
Attractive, extremely intelligent, and I would think used to getting her own way.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Well, you can't condemn her for that. She's a businesswoman and making a jolly good job of it,
She's
I'd
making
say.
a jolly good job of wrecking Karen's future.
Well, I think it was rather kind of her to take her in, particularly if she behaves like that all the time.
She took her in for her own reasons. I wouldn't exactly call them kind. Angela's a lesbian.
Oh, and you think she seduced Karen?
Well, if the way Karen behaved tonight is any indication, yes.
So that's what that was all about. Well, Karen was doing most of it.
Well, Angela wasn't exactly pushing her away. Oh, come on, let's go upstairs.
No, that's not going to do either of us any good.
What do you mean?
Greg, you can't expect me just to hang around whenever you need some comfort.
That's not the reason. My feelings for you haven't changed.
But your feelings for Karen have. And until you sort them out, I'd rather we didn't see each other.
Meg, it's not like that. Don't go.
Good night.
At least let me drive you home.
No, I'll get a taxi. Karen and I have at least one thing in common. Neither of us wants to play second fiddle.
I'm so sorry about last night.
I don't think the damage is irreparable.
Are you going to see Mrs. Davidson today?
Are you going to call Greg Miller today?
Dr. Miller.
Greg, it's Karen.
Karen, you just caught me.
I was wondering if I could see you sometime today.
All right. Well, what about lunch? Meet me at the surgery about midday?
Oh, yes, that'd be great.
Sorry, I do have to fly now. See you.
Yes, bye. Well, that was easy. He sounded almost pleased to hear from me.
Is that such a surprise?
It is a bit.
Well, maybe he's got some things to sort out with you, too.
Karen's got a lot of things to sort out. But with time, she'll come good.
You think so? Angela Jeffries suggested that Karen would be more or less in charge of the halfway house when it opened. I hardly think she's suitable.
Oh, don't underestimate her.
The department says I'm at liberty to take my leave within the next 6 weeks.
Well, you'll take it, of course.
As you know, I was looking forward to it as a time to consider other alternatives. If last night is any example...
So, you're not going to resign?
I don't know.
Well, take your leave. You need a holiday.
There are so many other things in here that need my attention. I feel I'd be running out on people who need me.
Well, things are fairly quiet in here at the moment, what with McNally being disarmed.
It wasn't McNally I was thinking of. Doreen is due for parole. I can hardly recommend it, but I doubt whether her remaining in here is advisable.
Oh, heavens above, if you feel that bad, take a break. There are plenty of other workers.
You seem to be in charge. Why don't you do something about it?
Yeah, why don't you show us your muscle?
I wouldn't waste my breath.
Geez, you've lost your touch. A few weeks ago, everyone jumped when Bee spoke.
Oh, God, Doreen, don't you start.
She's stopping, not starting.
Oh, Doreen, don't let this...
Anderson?
I didn't do nothing.
You're telling me. You've got a visitor.
A visitor? Me?
Well, don't stand there gawping. Get a move on.
Oh, heck.
That's funny. Doreen never had a visitor in all her life.
I wasn't so fond of you. I'd consider this an imposition.
Oh, it's just as well somebody thought to impose. Your blood pressure is very low.
There's nothing wrong with me.
I think you can let me be the judge of that.
I suppose Mrs. Jackson is responsible for this, is she?
How long have you had that cough?
I'm just getting over a cold. It's nothing.
Your lungs are very weak.
Well, what do you propose I do? I don't smoke. No vices, in fact.
Except overwork.
One of us has to.
I believe you've been working overtime.
You don't seem to appreciate our position, Dr. Miller. There is a baby on the way. We need every penny.
Your health is much more important. Look, I know you can't stop working, but when you're at home, try to relax. You worry too much about Judy. For a girl of her age, pregnancy is a breeze.
Yes. What are these for?
Well, they'll help clear up your chest infection. But your main problem is exhaustion, and only you can do something about that. I'll be back on Thursday. In the meantime, just take it easy. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, geez, you're revolting, Lizzie.
Oh, shut up, you great fat lazy lump.
Don't waste your energy.
I wish Dora'd come back. At least she was working. I wonder who her visitor was after all these years. Maybe it was her long-lost brother.
No. I reckon it had something to do with the great Mrs. McNally.
Really? Yeah, really.
Who was it?
Someone called
Patrick?
I ought to be worth more than that.
Of course you are, love.
What did Patrick say?
Doreen.
He said the little lady's losing her appetite fast.
Leave her alone.
Martha's right, you bloody dunderhead.
Don't
You
be.
shut up, Lizzie. She deserves all she gets. If you wanted to join the big league, you should have found out what was going to be in it for you first. 3 lousy packets of cigarettes.
Well, let's go and have some lunch.
I'd rather we just stayed here, okay?
All right.
I'm glad you decided to go back to Wentworth.
Yes. What are you doing with your time these days?
Angela's keeping me pretty busy.
I saw Mum Brooks today.
How is she?
Not very well, I'm afraid.
What's wrong with her?
Exhaustion.
Oh, the poor thing. Well, there must be something you can do.
Well, I told her to take it easy, but I can't force her.
No, I suppose not.
There may be something you could do to help.
Well, if I can, I'd be glad to.
How about staying with her for a while? At least until Judy goes into hospital.
You mean, move in with them?
Why not? There's plenty of room, and I know Mum would be glad of some help with the housework.
And you'd be glad of the opportunity to get me away from Angela, right?
After last night, I think it's high time you moved.
Do you?
Karen, you don't know what you're getting yourself mixed up in.
You couldn't care less whether or not I had a friend, could you? All you're concerned about is your own narrow, so-called normal little world. All you're out for is yourself.
I went back to the prison, didn't
Yes,
I?
only so you could impress me, so I'd think what a great guy you were, so I'd get away from Angela.
That wasn't the reason. Of course I want you to change your mind about me, but...
Of all the selfish, egotistic... Look, you've got your own little world with Meg Jackson, so why don't you just stick with her and leave me alone?
Look, maybe some of the things you said were right. I would rather you didn't stay with Angela, but Mum's case is really serious. I wouldn't ask you if I did...
Don't ask. Look, I hope Mum's okay. I really do. In fact, I think she's probably a lot better than you make out. Of all the cheap ploys.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare